I'll take that challenge on. We're Pyron. You haven't, I'm sure you don't recognize the name itself, but I can guarantee every one of you have used our technology. It was our team that built the key product for Amazon. Our previous company was acquired by Amazon and became Alexa. We also did, as our team, that also did the IBM Watson product that won the Jeopardy challenge. Today, we are focused on combining machine learning with individual intelligence to create a new category called augmented intelligence. So our goal is to empower the enterprise employee. We do that through access to knowledge, workflow automation, and decision support. The best way of looking at it is I'll use a cybersecurity use case, how frictionless access to information is key to success. So if you look at cybersecurity, 85% of all instances occur because of employee fault. And the reason that the employee fault is because they didn't have access to information fast enough, and they're guessing at what they should do. With our application, you talk into a smartphone, you ask the question, it's able to go and query the data and send that information back to the cell phone, delivering it either through natural language, through their voice, and also in text. We've already proven that just by avoiding one instance, it will pay for the entire deployment. The other key piece of our technology is reading comprehension. You've seen a little bit of that today. We have technology that allows us to interrogate deep data sets. They could either be news feeds, they could be dense documents, such as privacy policies and or websites. It's from that information is how we're gathering the answers that are then developed or sent to the employee itself. No training, it just works out of the box. Our application can be deployed either as a solution and or a platform. There's 3 phases to it. The first one answers high-valued questions like we talked about. There's a whole host of examples of where that is important. The second is it executes workflow and provides managerial support, and then the last one is decision support. We see our application as being the voice interface for the employee to the enterprise for information and automation. Another example of how we've taken our platform and used it happens to be in the document space. It was fascinating to learn that the document as we know it today has been in existence for 97 years and it hasn't changed. With all the changes in technology, this document still hasn't changed. So we went and applied our platform underneath it, whereby now we're taking the exact same data that you're putting out on a boring flat file document and creating a really true interactive experience for the user itself. Personalized information. Then we're adding our voice capability to it, where now we're allowing the consumer and or the broker or the employee to gather information on the fly. In an elevator, in a restaurant, in the back of an Uber, wherever you're at. You can interrogate the documents, get that information back. You also can use the AI to navigate the document. This document is distributed exactly in the same fashion that you have done today, but it happens to be in electronic form that allows for the interrogation of it. Now, given that I'm talking to a group of financial people, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least address the ROI. The ROI comes in 2 areas. One of them is in terms of cost savings in terms of the creation and distribution of the document. And then the other one is a deflection of calls. We're seeing that with our application, our documents, there's 25 to 50% less calls that are coming into the call center itself. And lastly, there's a huge upsell, cross-sell opportunity because of the fact that we know what questions are being asked. We know we've already interrogated the document. We can then help set up what those questions are. That information needs to be pushed to either the employee or the consumer. Almost made it. Any questions? Thank you.
All right, next we're going to hear from Majd from Status Money.